So before I'm getting to this video, I just wanted to say that it's all from my experience. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professional, so yeah. That's all I wanted to say. And of course, your experience might be different and it's all good. 5 years of psychological treatment with the same therapist. Until I met her, I had no trust in therapists, kind of trust issues because of other therapists that I had. It took me a lot of time to trust my therapist. I remember that the first 6 months of the treatment, all I did was to argue with her if I even needed treatment and if she even cares about me or it's all about the money. Imagine paying money every week only to argue with your therapist if you need this treatment or not. Anyway, today I can tell that she really cares about me even though I'm not in a treatment anymore. If I'll ever want to come back, she will find the time for me. My progression in this treatment was so slow that someone on the outside might think to himself, why are you staying on a treatment that gives you nothing at all? It could look like I'm wasting my time. But I can tell you that if I didn't go to the treatment to begin with, I would be in the same place that I was 5 years ago, which means here. In this room. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with this room. I like this room. I can stay here for hours playing the piano or talking to friends. But the thing is that I was in this room for so long, not by choice. I didn't choose to be here. I was so anxious and so terrified about the outside world that I just couldn't get out. I felt like I can't handle it, like it's too much for me. And I still feel like that sometimes, pretty often if I'm being honest. But I'm surely handling it better than I did before. And to do that, I really needed a treatment. It was really hard to persist with this treatment because it was really hard for me, like for many people, to get into the stuff I didn't want it to get into. But I knew that it will help me in the long run. Because when you repress things, it's not like they disappear all of a sudden. It's still there and you're wasting energy to repress it. Even if you don't pay attention to it. And of course, the repression system is something really important because there are things we can't handle at the moment. And that's why we need it. But if some things come up and you think you might be able to deal with it, maybe you should try. Maybe do it with your parents or with a friend or with a good therapist. Someone that may stop you if they see it's too much for you. Anyway, if my therapist was so good, why did I left? Well, I left because I felt like it ran its course, honestly. I felt like I can have a therapy session in my head because I know her so well. And the only time I cried on this therapy was when she brought up the option of ending the treatment. I'm not sure why from all the things that's the thing that made me so emotional, but well, it did. Imagine being 5 years on therapy and cry only once, and that's when your therapist tells you that maybe it's the time to stop because the treatment ran its course. But the thing is that I still need a therapy. So I'm about to start a new one with a new therapist that my therapist gave me her number, and I hope she will be good at least as my old therapist, which is pretty hard to be honest. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. I was Ender, and I'll see you through the looking glass.